Hey guys, so I am here to finally update you on my Project 10 pan. It's been I think a little over 3 weeks since I last updated you guys, and then I'm going to show you my weekly makeup basket for this week. But first I wanted to just talk to you guys about my Project 10 pan. I kind of cheated a little bit and I was really disappointed in myself because it's been 4 months and I was supposed to go a whole year and I cheated a little bit, but I kind of want to explain. So the first thing was that I had these skincare items that I had gotten from Sephora a long time ago. It was like an eye cream and a moisturizer, and it was kind of right when I was starting to realize I wanted to use paraben-free things, and they did have parabens. So I decided I wanted to return them, and someone had told me you could still return them even if you didn't have the receipt because they were still in the box, they were still sealed. And I was thinking about it, and I also had a eyebrow product that I had gotten from Tarte, and it was the wrong one. I didn't mean to get that one, and it was still in the box, and I had never done anything about it. So I went into the store just to kind of see what they, had to say about it, and they were like, oh yeah, we can totally, return these, and you can just do an exchange. Obviously I couldn't get my cash back, but I could do an exchange. So it came to like just over $100, which was really expensive for the things that I got. So I used that $100 to get some things that I really had been wanting. There was a couple like palettes and different things that I really had been wanting to try, and then also I went just over a little bit over that it was just over $100. I think like $105 that I had on the exchange card, and I went a little bit over that. So I did cheat technically since I did go over the gift card, but I hope you guys don't really mind. I mean, I wasn't planning on even buying any makeup. It was just when I had that opportunity to with the exchange that I was just kind of like, I couldn't, once I picked everything and it was over the 105, I was like, I don't know what to put back. So I ended up just getting all of it. It wasn't very much that I ended up spending over that, but I mean, I don't know. And I was going to do a haul with it, but it was a couple weeks ago, back before I had like internet and I could film and stuff, so I ended up just putting it away because I didn't want to just leave the boxes and bags or whatever out. So I ended up just putting it away, so I'm not going to do a haul. But then also I went to Walgreens, and I had been saving up my points there for a really long time because I knew once I started my Project 10 pan that eventually I was going to like see something that I really wanted to try. And I couldn't buy it, but if I had the points, then I could use the points to buy it. So I ended up getting, they had like another color tattoo from Maybelline that was like one of their limited edition or something, one of those. So I ended up getting that, and then I got, I think it's right here, this foundation, because Maybelline was 40% off at Walgreens that day, plus then they were giving away more points when you spent like over $10 or something like that. So I ended up getting this foundation because I had been like really wanting to try it, and I think there were a couple other things I got too, and I ended up spending like $5 more than my rewards points, so I did kind of cheat there technically too, but oh well, I hope you guys don't mind. But I did get some new things, but it had been 4 months and there's so many things out there. I went to Walgreens and I had gone in there to get like gum or something like that because it's by my work, and I never look at the makeup section anymore because I know how tempting it is. And I went by there and I looked, and there was so many new things and like things I've not even heard about or like seen before and stuff, and it was just so weird going and being like, I have no clue what any of this stuff is, like all this limited edition stuff, everything. But yeah, so I ended up doing that, and so I did cheat just a little bit, so I hope you guys aren't mad at me or anything. But yeah, I'm just going to go over now my Project 10 pan items, and then I'll go into the weekly makeup basket things. So I'll start with the 2 empties that I have for my Project 10 pan, which I should probably mention, I actually didn't wear that much makeup, but for the first like week and a half that I moved in here, I didn't wear makeup at all for over a week. So I've only used these things about 10 to 15 times, I would say, since I last updated you, so there might not be a ton of progress. But I did finish the eyeliner, that Maybelline eyeliner that was on the other side of that mix matcher. So that is gone. I love those. I actually just busted out another black one of those. And then also the Stila Stay All Day waterproof mascara sample. I wanted this to work longer, but it's just completely, like, you can even tell what the bristles are getting all kind of like messed up. It was just so dry. One day I was like in a hurry and I tried like putting some on, and it just wasn't even working, and I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm busting open a new mascara, so I did. So that one is gone. And then for the rest of my products, this one I have here, the Sephora, it's like a face cream or something like that. It's got like a luminosity to it. It's the Age Defy Moisture Cream. I haven't been using this a ton, and I actually think that this is breaking me out a little bit. When I first used the first sample of this like a couple months ago, I remember having like this like issue around my chin, and I feel like I started to get that again. So what I started doing the past couple of days is I only put this like on my forehead, and you guys probably can't see, but I have 4 like pimples now on my forehead. So it's probably from this, so I don't know if I want to continue to use it or not. It's down to there, so I mean there's not that much left if I wanted to just try to hurry up and use it, but I'm pretty sure it's breaking me out. I usually don't ever break out, and if I do, it's during like my time of the month where I will break out like right on the sides of like my temples, and that's it. I never get acne like on my forehead, so I don't know. I think this might be breaking me out, so I'm not really sure what to do with that. And then on to primer. I still am going with this, the Magic Lumi Primer by Maybelline. I am not sure why this isn't gone yet, because I use like a full pump of this every single day. But it is down to there. Like just a little bit left. See where like the writing is on the bottom? It's just under that. So I'm guessing it'll be gone this week. So I picked out a replacement for when it's gone, because I'm hoping that it'll just be gone. And then for my foundation, this is surprisingly almost gone. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Whipped Foundation. They don't sell this anymore, but it's pretty much the exact same as the other CoverGirl foundation. That's the whipped one. And it is almost gone. I don't know if you guys can like tell or not, but like the sides in there are pretty much empty. So that's super exciting. This is a really good foundation, but I really like it. And I like how it smells. It smells really good to me. But yeah, so this is almost gone. So I think I'll probably be able to finish out the week with that. And I haven't picked out another foundation to replace it with, but I think I know which one I'll go with. So maybe I'll show that. I'm not sure. I'd have to dig it out of the drawer really quick. But and then the concealer, the Magic Lumi. I was able to use this today, and I thought it was going to be gone. If you guys can see right there, the product isn't even showing. But when you take off the cap, there's just like a tiny bit right there. And I twisted it up today and some came out. Oh, yep, and there's still just a little bit coming out. So I'll know I'll be able to use it tomorrow, and then I'm guessing it's going to be gone after tomorrow. So there's that. And then I have another concealer picked out from when that is gone. And then the last 2 products from my Project 10 pan, because if you guys remember, I didn't mention this in the beginning, my last update of Project 10 pan, I had finished up a lip gloss and an eye cream. So I only had 8 products to show you today. So last 2 are lip products, and I'm super proud to show this. It's almost gone. This is my Revlon Soft Nude Lipstick. Look how much is left. Like nothing. Like barely anything is left in there. That bottom part right there is plastic, so if I turn it to where the plastic isn't showing, there's like barely any left. I've been trying so hard to use this like every single day, and I will not be digging down into this because I have a backup of it and I don't have time for that. So this is a really old lipstick though. I think it was the first lipstick I ever purchased, and it was like 4 years ago, so we really need to use that up. And then my last lip product is this Bonnie Bell Bite Gloss. And I've used this quite a bit. It's been screwed up. It's just past the N. The first N on Bonnie Bell, so if that's a way to kind of track it, but stuff is good. It smells good, but I think that this might be like the last thing that's left in my Project 10 pan because it's not very far gone. So I don't know, I might have to switch it out for something else just to kind of keep me motivated and throw this in my next one. But yeah, so that is all the stuff for my Project 10 pan items. And then I will show you my like weekly makeup basket for this week. So once that one primer is, oh well, I guess I should show you the like moisturizers and stuff I'm using, because I usually always do that. So let me see if I got everything. Okay, so for my moisturizer, I've just been trying to finish up this Olay little moisturizer. It's like the yellow one. It's the Total Effects 7-in-1 little lotion. It's kind of thick. It's okay. I actually would never buy this again. And I'm pretty sure that this has like parabens and stuff in it, so I don't know. I like it okay, but I just want to try to use it up because I keep like using it for a little bit and then putting it aside, so I'm just going to dedicate to using that and finishing it up. And then over top of that, I put a little bit of this other Olay Total Effects 7-in-1. This is the tone correcting moisturizer, and this is in the dark shade, the medium to deep. So since I'm a little bit more tan right now, I'm going to try to use that as much as I can. And then for my eye cream to go with those is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 tone correcting eye treatment. So yeah, and I've been using this and it's barely gone down at all because this has so much product in there, so it's probably going to last me a long time. And then to set my makeup, I'll just show this really quick too. I've been using this from my, I believe it was my Birchbox or maybe Ipsy, I'm not really sure, but it's just like a thermal spring water and I spray it all over my face. So I've been making sure to use that every day because I do kind of use a lot of powder and I don't want to look cakey, so I just put a little bit of this all over and it kind of sets everything and tones it down a little bit. I just like threw a lip gloss way over there. Okay, so anyways, once that primer is gone, I'm going to pull out this primer. This is a L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, and I've like barely used this at all, so it's pretty much brand new. But yeah, I've had this for a little while, so I want to try to use it up. And then let's see, for, I guess I should say for foundation, I'm pretty sure it's between two. So I'm either going to pull out this Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick. It's the Shine Free, I don't know, foundation. And I've only used this like once to test it. And it's kind of a darker color and I'm a little bit more tan right now, so I thought that this would be good. Plus it doesn't have that much product in it, so I feel like I could use it up really fast. So I'll either use that, this is in the color 220, or I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Smooth Souffle. So I'm not sure, but by next week I'm pretty sure that other foundation will be gone and I can update you guys letting you know which one I decided to pick, but I've never even used this one either and it's discontinued. So I want to use it up, and it is a darker color. So I'm a little bit more tan now, so I thought that that would be good. This is in 522 Natural Beige. And this one doesn't have that much product in here either. It's 0.67 ounces. So both of those I'd probably be able to finish pretty quick. So that's that. And then for, let's see, my concealer, I'm going to pull this one out next because I've had it for a while. It's my Revlon Age Defying Concealer, the Spa Concealer. That's another just one of those clicky pen ones, so I thought I'd just pull this one out. This one is in 001, which I'm not sure what color that is, but yeah, so I'll pull that one out. And then for powders, I don't know how far along I was on my powder last time when I showed you guys, but it's got a lot of pan now. It's the Almay TLC powder in the color Light. And I have hit a lot of pan on it. And I don't know, can you guys see right there where it has like the dark color? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. What is that? Like it's hard and like no product will come off. I don't know if it's like my foundation, like my wet foundation from my brush gets in there and makes like a layer of like wet foundation on top of it and makes it like hard or something. I'm not sure why that does that, but every once in a while on a powder it will do that and I hate it, so I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm making good progress with that. It's getting kind of light, so I need to make sure that I use it up soon. And then I still have my Maybelline Fit Me powder in here, which is a little bit darker of a powder, but I don't use this one as much because I'm thinking I'm going to use this with that Fit Me foundation. So, and then recently I pulled out this powder that's just a face powder that I used to use a while back when I was kind of pale, and it is such a light color. If you can see there, and you can see the rings, so that's another reason why I pulled it out, because it's like almost gone. But this is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Serum Absolute in Fair Pale. And what I use this for is to just kind of like highlight right here and kind of like set my concealer a little bit because it's so light. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see, it has such a sheen on it. Like, it's so glowy and stuff that it looks like a highlight. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this on my hand or not. Can you see like how glowy it is? So I don't know. That's kind of what I've been doing with it because I don't really like it as like an all over face powder, but kind of like on my cheekbones and maybe like a little down my nose or whatever. I kind of like it. So I've been doing that just to kind of use it up a little bit since it looks like it's almost about to hit pan. So I've been using that. And then for bronzer, oh my gosh, it's broken more. Oh, I didn't even know. Can you guys see? It broke. But yeah, it was showing like a ton of pan right there and a ton of pan right here, which clearly some of it broke, so I'm going to have to repress it again. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to, and I was going to show you guys how much pan I had left, or that I had showing, and that I wasn't going to repress it since it's getting so low, but now it crumbled and I'm going to have to. So yeah, that's the bronzer, the Maybelline Mineral Power Bronzer. Gosh, will you please focus? So, okay, I guess I know what I'm doing after this video. I'm going to repress that. And then for like an all over kind of bronzer thing that I actually use this after my blush and highlight too to kind of just like blend everything together. This is the Pixie Bronzer in Subtly Sun Touched. And it's like pretty much my skin tone right now, and it just leaves kind of like a glow everywhere. And I kind of like to bring this down on onto my neck and maybe like a little on my collarbones or whatever too. So that's what I've been using that for, just to kind of go through it, and I don't know, it looks pretty, so it helps kind of like blend everything together. So, and then for my blush, I think that this is a lot of progress since last time I showed you guys. Look at all that pan. I feel like I've hit so much pan on it. I don't remember how much was showing last time, but oh my gosh, this thing is so thin. I think that I'm going to be able to go through this pretty quickly. I'm hoping, because I've been using this blush every day for like, I don't even know, like almost a year I feel like. And then for highlight, I mean, I'm kind of using this L'Oreal Visible Lift, but kind of to go down like other places in my face if I want to highlight. I've been using the Bourjois eyeshadow in Beige Rose, which just looks like that, and it doesn't look like it's making any progress from month to month to month, but I just keep it in here because it's pretty. So I think that's everything for face. Yeah, so on to eyes. I've been using, where's that one thing? My little eye primer. I have like all this other stuff in the way now. And that broken bronzer. Okay, so I have my e.l.f. eyelid primer. Still going good with that. It doesn't really seem to be drying up or finishing at all, really. And then for my cream shadow, I'm using the e.l.f. cream eyeshadow in bronze, which I saw Thrifty Beauty with her. She just said to microwave it, and I tried doing that before. Didn't really work. I tried the eye drops, it didn't really work. So what I did instead is I dropped, because I was like, I could do this in the microwave, but there's no water in it, like it's so dried up. So I put a couple drops of water in here and then microwaved it, and I had to do it quite a few times, like 30 seconds. I had to do that like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times I think. And then I was finally able to like stir it up with a toothpick. And then I put it in the freezer so it would get hard, but I actually forgot it in the freezer for a few hours, but it was fine. So I took it out, and now it's finally like really creamy again. Like, I'll do a little swatch of it. Like, it's nice and pigmented and dark now. Just rub that on my hand. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, so now it's nice and creamy again, but it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Like, there's so much product in here. So, I don't know. I see people go through, like, the Maybelline Color Tattoos so fast, or, like, within a couple months. I've been using this for months and months and months, and it still looks like it's full. Like, it doesn't even look like it's halfway gone yet. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, it's a really pretty color, so I don't mind using it every day. It's just I kind of get sick of using it every single day, and I have so many other things that I want to try to be using. So yeah, and then for my eyeshadows that I've been putting over it, I've been using my eyeshadows out of my Sephora palette, and the ones that I've been using are just all these ones over here. Mainly this one, so hopefully you can see a lot of progress on it. It's got quite a big dip, and I think it's about to hit pan. I use that one like all over my lid every single day, and then I use this one in my inner corner every day, so hopefully you can see some progress in that. I use this as my brow bone highlight every single day, so hopefully you can see that the pan has gotten a lot bigger on it. And then I use like this dark brown on my lower lash line and in my outer V every single day, and then some of these other ones I use sometimes, but those are like the main ones. And I'm going to keep using them for this week because I just really want to try to get through some of those. Because with these ones here, I have them in palettes so I can like take them to go. But I don't know if I'll ever really like deep hot single eyeshadows into palettes because I don't really like it. Even like my MAC shadows, I kind of wish that I would have kept them in the single pots. So yeah, I don't really like doing it because they just break so much easier. They get nicked by like brushes or other things so much more, even if you're not even using those shades. So I just don't really prefer them in a palette, so I just kind of want to use those up so then I can focus on like little quads and other palettes and things like that. So there is that for eyeshadows. And then for eyeliner, I busted out another black one from Maybelline and I just screwed it onto that end. This is a black one. And I still have the white cream shadow on this side, but I don't really use this that much because I use the dark brown so much. And then for liquid liner, I'm still using my Jordana Fabu liner. And I don't know why, but this one feels like the sponge tip on it is a little bit more stiff, which is fine. Like, I'm still able to use it and make it look really nice. Like, this liner is the best one ever, but it seems kind of different than the last one I had. Maybe the other one was just so worn in, but this one feels like really stiff. Like, the tip won't bend at all really, which you don't want it to be flimsy, but it's like stick hard, so I'm not really sure. And then also my last one of these that I used it for way too long. I used it for like a year, and you really shouldn't do that because they get old, you need to replace them. Like, you don't want to be putting stuff like that by your eyes for that long. And what happened was, like, where I put it in the outer corner, it started kind of like burning and itching, and this one is starting to do that already, and I don't know why because I haven't been using it for that long. So I don't know if maybe there's something in here that like maybe I'm partially allergic to possibly or something. And I wasn't for sure if it was this or eyeliner or what, but then one day I kind of like took a wet Q-tip and like got it all out from the outer corner because it was just like burning, and it was like right where my like liner was in my wing. It was like puffy and red, so I was like, oh gosh, it's this. So I don't know. I mean, some days like today it's fine, it's not doing it, but other days it will burn the heck out of my eyes, so I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure it's this, and I'm really disappointed because this is the best liquid liner I've ever found, and I love it, so I'm really sad, but I'm not sure. So you guys let me know if you've ever had that happen with these. But they're so nice because they're only like $2 or $3 and they work so nice. They're so black and matte and pigmented and stuff, so I'm not sure. There's my little rant on that. And then for mascara, I decided to bust out my CoverGirl Lash Blast and Waterproof. This is something I've repurchased many times, but I haven't used it in a while. And this is a very good waterproof mascara because it leaves your lashes like really hard, so they'll be like super curled and really waterproof. So I really like this, and it looks nice, so I like that. And then for eyebrows, I'm still using my Elme Brunette eye pencil. I have no clue how much is left in here, but it's still going. It's what I use in my eyebrows every day, so just keep on going with that. And then, oh, I was going to mention this too. I opened this mascara to keep in my purse to touch up. This is the Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Mascara. And this is just like a normal mascara. It's not like waterproof or anything. But I thought that I could stick this in there because I tried using it as like my daily mascara, and my lashes looked horrible at the end of the day because they were not curled at all. They looked just so natural, so I just didn't really like it. So for my lashes, this is good as like a touch-up mascara throughout the day, so I'm keeping that one in my purse now. And then for lips, besides my two that are in my Project 10 pan, the Revlon Soft Nude and the Body Bell Little Lip Gloss Stick, I also have my Nivea Kiss of Smoothness chapstick that I've been using every day, like in the morning and stuff. And then I also recently started using this because I found, for some reason, I have two of them. It is the L'Oreal The Balm things in pink satin, and I have two in pink satin, and I don't know why. So I decided to use this one because it doesn't have that much product in it, so I thought I could use it up pretty quick. So just, I've been using this every day and I really like it. It's just kind of clear. It doesn't really leave a whole lot of color in your lips, but they smell really good and they feel really nice. And then for my lip gloss, I threw it way over there, so I'm not going to go get it, but it's the Victoria's Secret lip gloss in the squeeze tube that I've been trying to use for like ever and ever. I'm actually making good progress on that. It's like halfway gone, so I've been using that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I'm sorry this video is probably way too long, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'm sorry that for the lack of videos for so long, but I'll be getting more up soon, and I'm sorry for the cheating. But I promise, like, after that I felt so guilty and stuff, and I was like, not again, no. So for the rest of this year, I mean, I'm going to try my hardest. That one little time, it was because I had the points and I had the like exchange card. So I was able to buy stuff, and then I kind of like went a little crazy. So not anymore for the rest of the year. I'm gonna make sure that for the rest of this 8 months I'm not gonna buy anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching and that you're having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.